The New American Chamber Orchestra is Eugenia Zuckerman's subject this morning. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
There are so many American chamber ensembles. It must be a little tough to start a new one.
Well, it's tough to be the new kid in town, that's for sure. And when you're trying to break into the world of music in a new country, it can be absolutely daunting. If you're a superstar, of course, you're scooped up immediately. But if you're looking to break into the world of orchestral playing and freelancing, the competition is fierce. And there's been so much talent that has come here from Russia that there was a musician's joke that when a plane arrives from Russia, those who don't deplane carrying a violin or a cello, they're the pianists.
Yeah, that's almost true, isn't it?
It is. So there are enormous difficulties, not the least of which is that the Russian style of playing is quite different from ours. But, you know, when these musicians come together and they start to make music, they feel as if they finally have come home. This is the sight immigrants from all over the world long to see. New York City, the gateway to America. Somewhere in this jumble of glass and steel, they hope to find a home and a job, and to master the strange, unpronounceable sounds of the English language.
I dreamed to be a famous violinist.
How many violinists did you want to be?
One.
One.
Alexandra Buchspan came to America from St. Petersburg 4 months ago with her husband and 2 children.
Yes. America is very different from Russia.
Which?
Like countless others, Alexandra was forced to pack up her dreams and whatever else she could take along and begin again. The English language is difficult for Alexandra, but the language of music is not.
Bravo. Tell her, please tell her. She was so beautiful. It was so wonderful we didn't want to interrupt her.
She hopes her playing will earn her a place in a brand new orchestra made up entirely of emigres, Jews who feared a growing anti-Semitism in what used to be the Soviet Union.
Smart and flexible and...
Beth Cohen is to be the conductor of the New American Chamber Orchestra, sponsored by a Jewish refugee organization called Nyana.
I'm the daughter of a refugee. My mother came from Germany in 1938. My grandparents were refugees from Russia. So it was just, it sort of hit me, it hit home. I'd forgotten all about that, about what they had gone through. There had to be a reason for this orchestra, you know, not just one more orchestra in New York. You know, we felt that this orchestra should exist and we should put our time and effort into it. Was one, to give the players a window of opportunity to play, because they hadn't been playing in so long. Yeah. He's gotten sloppy because of all the Jewish weddings he's played, huh?
Yeah, probably.
The second one was to counteract some of the negative publicity about immigrants that has been going on lately in the States, and to kind of make a statement that, you know, immigrants do contribute to America. America is about immigrants. Good. Excellent, Boris. Excellente! Bravo! Beautiful. That's it.
He's technically very fine.
And the tone?
Well, same story.
His rhythm was
same story
excellent.
again. He loves the bow and loves the instrument. But
like many musicians, Denis Lenkovich had to give back his violin when he emigrated from Russia 3 years ago.
Everything you owned in Russia really did not belong to you. It belonged to the government, so when you decide to move across the border, they take it away from you.
Was it a terrible moment for you to have to give your violin back?
Of course, it was part of myself.
You have a son who is, how old now?
2.5.
What are your hopes for him?
To have license plates MD.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first rehearsal of the New American Chamber Orchestra.
And so they began, without pay, on borrowed and rented instruments, in a language most could barely understand.
Here to be with you, I know no Russian. Нет, one word. Two, da. And that's
They had come from Russia, Bielorussia and Moldova, Odessa, Moscow, and Minsk. And all of them had left parts of themselves behind. But they had brought much with them, too, not least their love of music and their determination to make a new life for themselves and their families.
My name is Boris Fix. I came in United States from Moldova in April this year.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Boris Fix was a violinist in an orchestra in Moldova.
I thought about emigration for 10 years.
I'm 9 years old now.
Happy birthday to you.
How many people have ever had to move in their lives from either...
The New American Chamber Orchestra's first performance was at the Collegiate School in New York City, where Beth Cohen is a teacher.
We were struggling, actually. You know, the sound was hard in that auditorium. Acoustically, it wasn't the best. And it woke them up of, okay, we've got to do this. And it also woke them up of, we can have a profound effect on an audience.
And if you treated differently in Russia because you were musicians?
We were treated very badly because we all Jews.
На дядю на скрипку. Сколько лет было, чтоб ты приехал в Америку?
For the man on the violin, how long did the whole process
Pianist
take?
Vladimir Feltzman's son, Danny, had to make the same journey from Russia to America.
And the whole orchestra turned, and you could hear the buzz. That's Vladimir Feltzman, you know, in Russian. And it was just like, it connected the orchestra to the kids. One of the teachers came up to me afterwards and said that he had said to the teacher, now everybody understands what I went through.
But the real debut of the New American Chamber Orchestra would be in the Weill Recital Hall at Carnegie Hall, a program that included not only the great Russian Tchaikovsky, but also the great American Aaron Copland.
I don't care if you like the music or not. I don't care whether you think you can play it or not. You have to sell it to them. That's the American way. Got it? Great. Quiet.
Very excited. My first performance in Carnegie Hall in United States.
The concert was a tremendous success. This spring, there will be another concert, and the musicians will be paid. For these new Americans, the new year will begin with a new feeling of possibility.
I hope the future for my children will be easy, will be better, will be happy here.